Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Disillusioned Plays, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yeah.
I'm Pete.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Taylor.
Nice.
But hang on. You've not introduced what game are we
I was
going
to
to
say, you're probably thinking, what game are they playing this time?
I vaguely recognize that smaller, conspicuous screen in the right-hand corner.
Oh! Yes, you might be. You might be familiar with the 3DS and whatnot.
Happy bouncing.
This game hasn't been released on anything other than the 3DS, so you might notice that this is being emulated, which is all great fun. Which, just so that you know, this is actually our literal copy of the game.
Yes, we own this.
Yes, and so. Yeah, we have played this before. We bought it
10 years ago.
We bought it when the game came out in 2014, as you can see on the screen. So it's not technically a blind playthrough for those of you who are really need to know that, but it was a long while ago.
I can't remember.
Rest assured that the fact that they've played through this game before is not going to in any way mean that we get the puzzles right on the first try.
Oh God,
There is no shot of that happening at all.
No, I'm rubbish at the Layton puzzles.
Absolutely. Well, aren't we all? And so, yes, anyway, and Taylor hasn't played this, so it's 1/3 of us is technically.
1/3 of us.
But anyway, with that, we really should probably get started and stop messing around.
We should.
And so.
Oh, wait.
If you do like what we do, though,
Yes.
There.
why don't you remember to give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and then ring the bell to receive notifications about when we post.
Yeah.
Was that? Oh yes. Why don't you remember to do this thing?
Little passive aggressive
I see what you did there. I see.
Was it passive?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Oh no, we need to name ourselves.
Oh no! Oh blimey!
Bingus.
Displays.
We are Disillusion Plays, so we could be like Displays.
Displays.
Ah yes, with a capital.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Pool.
We display.
It does amuse me that yeah, without the capital P, it is literally just displays, isn't it?
Displays,
It's
yeah.
like, okay. But yes, displays is okay. Hopefully they're not going to be like, "Oh, displays, you look lawfully anxious." It's like our character name.
All right, everything is a work of fiction, by the way.
Oh.
Just in case we weren't sure.
Mm.
If anything happens to me, go and see this man. He should be able to help. Blasted witches! No, that's impossible! Go without me. Quickly, get going! Well, what do we have here?
Spooky.
I didn't realize the witches in the Professor Layton extended universe came with infinity gauntlets.
Yeah, I was amused by a few things. One, the sheer amount of anime grunt noises.
Oh, there's so much anime
And-
noises.
And also the, oh gosh, the Akira brake lights going on, like with the motorbikes from Akira. How all the cars,
That's a blast from the past.
Oh,
like the
wow.
cars, and also the witches as well.
Wow, as if this game wasn't like nearly 10 years old. You just aged just a little bit more there. Thanks.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be that old.
1990. What
don't-
the blazes?
Ooh.
How on earth did a vehicle end up on top of that tree? And who the hell slapped it so hard as to leave a handprint? That's the weirdest thing I ever seen. Blimey, this is going to be a tough nut to crack. I hope there's not some kind of investigator who might interfere with this. There is one man I know who could get to the bottom of this.
You say it's the detectives have just cursed.
Did you say witches, Professor?
That's right. People in the Middle Ages very much believed in their existence. That is the reason why they had witch trials. You see?
Witch trials?
This is some very good tea.
Did witches really exist in those days?
Well, my boy, witch trials certainly existed, although nobody ever truly used magic. Witches were nothing more than superstition and legend.
Wow, look! It's really London! Come on, Nick, take a look!
I know you're excited, Maya, but can't a guy get a few last Z's in?
This is no time to be sleeping! You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude!
This trip is just an exchange visit courtesy of the Legal League of Attorneys. I won't be defending in court officially.
Aw, well that's no fun. You know, you're always at your best when working under pressure. But who can say how things will go over here?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. You'll only jinx the whole thing. So, hearing the Turnabout Sisters music,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, right in the feels.
I know.
Also, Luke, my boy, there's no such thing as witches. Professor, what's that flying blue thing? Well,
Oh, nothing, my boy.
that's a puzzle I don't have the answer to. Let's leave.
It did amuse me. It's like, just how big is the eye on that witch? Like, it takes up its whole
Huge.
face.
Poor Nick. That must have really hurt.
Yeah.
Like, ow, Maya, jeez.
You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude. Well, actually, I don't know. It's worked rather well for me, all things considered.
Who was that? What was that voice?
The rain doesn't seem to want to stop. It's a bit unusual for this time of year, don't you think?
I don't know. It
agree
is
that-
London. It's not that unusual.
There it is.
Gotham.
Gotham.
God.
I agree, Luke. But I believe it is easing off a little now. So it should clear up soon.
Is it really? It doesn't really look like it's easing up.
No, it looks pretty stormy out there.
They've been saying that about our actual weather, and it's still chucking it down.
I hope it clears up soon, especially the lightning.
Afraid of lightning, I take it?
Of course not. I'm not a little kid, you know. It's just that I hate how it flashes and suddenly... I'll start that again.
Oopsie.
It's just that I hate how it flashes suddenly. It takes me by surprise.
Then let's wait a little while for it to settle. Luke, I have just the thing to take your mind
Is it a
off.
puzzle?
Take a look on the bookshelf.
The bookshelf? What's on the bookshelf?
Oh,
Books,
my boy.
Luke.
Wouldn't you like to know? You'll know when you find it. Do you recall our usual method of investigation?
Of course I do.
Oh, I expected as much. Just be sure. Oh, sorry. But just to be sure, let's have a refresher.
Tutorial mode.
Ah, yes. And we use a magnifying glass for investigation. This will appear automatically. Apparently. Slide the stylus along the touchscreen. So, Luke.
The what?
What
So,
now?
Luke, look closely. Here I have in my pocket something called a Nintendo DS. They're wonderful little contraptions, aren't they? But when we want to investigate a scene, what I have to do is I pull out my DS and I proceed to slide the stars along the screen here, and we can investigate things using that.
Cool, Professor. Isn't technology wonderful?
It certainly is, my boy. So all we have to do is slide the stylus along the touchscreen to move the magnifying glass around. The secret is to slide the stylus as if drawing a line.
What's a stylus, Professor?
It's this little pencil thing I'm holding in my hand here.
Oh.
While moving the magnifying glass, it will sometimes appear orange. When this happens, give the touchscreen a light tap, which we obviously won't be doing. we're going to be pressing the A button just so.
Are you
Doing
sure
so.
it's the A button?
Actually, with how I've got this configured, it's actually the B button because I've got this
Oh,
this
no.
Steam controller configured in Nintendo buttons, but it has the Xbox layout, so I have to remember that B
yes.
is A and A is B and X
This
is
will
Y
definitely
and Y.
not mess Pete up at any point during the playthrough, and he
No,
will
see-
certainly not.
See, the thing is, I just have to remember to not look at the controller because I can use muscle memory because I have a switch. I remember the buttons, but as long as I don't look at it and see the letters, it'll be fine. Doing so will investigate the point in question. In addition to important information, there are also puzzles and hint coins waiting to be found. Hint coins will become invaluable later on.
Yes.
When
Yes, we
tackling
will.
difficult puzzles.
We
Not
are going to be skint, guys.
Not that we're going to be doing much of that, because if there's one thing that we're known for, it's absolutely not solving puzzles. Okay, let's give it a try.
It's like we're 20 minutes in. Luke, how have you already lost all of your hit coins? Because I'm naff at puzzles, Professor!
Because I'm 10! Touch and slide on the touchscreen and give it a light tap to investigate.
But I would like you to know, Luke, that I'm not going to be giving you my DS, because it's mine and mine alone.
Oh, well, that's
They're
not
quite
fair.
valuable now.
And don't you know, they don't make them anymore. And
This
And I'm not
this
sharing.
one is a limited edition Pokemon
Oh,
version.
yes. And I'm not sharing.
This technique can be used to investigate points of interest, right? Now, let's investigate the bookshelf.
Now, should we just annoy everybody and not look at the bookshelf?
I think. Oh,
sparkles.
sparkles. Oh, a hit coin. Yeah,
there we are.
we
Oh,
definitely,
good,
we
yeah.
definitely need them.
We start with 30. That's good to know.
Woo,
That's good to
thank
know.
goodness.
And the first thing I'm gonna need to do, which you people watching at home won't have had to worry about, but we need to turn the voices off, because if we're going to be voicing the characters, hearing them talking in the background is really annoying. But you guys
Yes.
won't have heard any of that, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, you've just told them
let
the
them
trade
in.
secrets.
I've let them in on the secret. What, the secret that we're doing them? It doesn't look as if the rain will cease anytime soon. And
Your tea set is extraordinarily fragrant, Professor.
I can't do this voice right now.
you can.
Oh,
And another
And
coin.
another.
And
Oh,
another
and
one.
another.
Another one.
Another.
And another.
Another.
And another. It's
so
all
basically, we
liquid
only need
fumble. We only need what, Taylor? Sorry.
to click it if it sparkles, more or less.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
anything else is just flavor.
Yeah.
Isn't this a picture book?
Although we do often need to find things, so we need to look
True.
for, like, we need to try and find where the puzzle. It's essentially like a hidden object game, I guess.
Wow. I wouldn't have expected you to have a picture book, Professor. Wait a second.
That's right, my boy. There's a puzzle hidden within that book.
I should have known. You even have puzzles hidden in your books.
I just said that, yes. All right then, Luke. Why not see if you can solve this one?
Naturally. After all, I am your apprentice.
I mean, you would tend to think that it's probably a bit pointless me keeping all of these puzzles because once they've been solved, there's not really much to do with them anymore, is there? Apart
I
from
don't know. By the time you've worked through all of the puzzles, then you can circle back around to the first one.
Witches.
Weeches.
Patches of light.
All
What
right.
the heck is a picarat?
I guess points?
I guess it's points.
You guys have played the games before.
Yeah, no, all right. It's points.
It's points. Like I
A
think.
light witch and a dark witch are trying to fly back home to their castles. Each castle is colored to match each witch. Their way home is connected by colorful paths of light. Touching one of these paths will cause all of that color to disappear. Help the witches find the right path to their respective castles by removing the unwanted paths. Although, given that they're on damn brooms, you would think that they could just swap places, but you know.
Alrighty. So then. So we need the Dark Witch to go to the Dark Castle and the Light Witch to go to the Light Castle. So I guess...
I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, Sarah. So let's see. Where they're going to go to start with.
They're not crossover.
I think we need the red path, it looks like.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this green. Let's try taking the green one out. Let's see. Ah, so
No,
that,
if it's the red, the black witch will go off.
yeah. Well,
Won't she?
well,
I don't know.
Sorry.
She
Go
won't.
on.
Well, she'll go up, go right, go up.
Well,
Or maybe that's it.
Yeah, so that's that one, and then up this way, and but the White Witch will not. They are going to go across here. So
Yeah.
maybe what was it? The green one. Let's try it. Nope.
No.
It's annoying, yeah, because that does solve the Black Witch.
Is it the pink?
Well, so hang on. So the Black Witch, if we do it now, will go up here, and across here.
So we can't have the blue, because then she won't get to her castle.
What for the
the Black Witch, because
Black
if she
Witch.
follows the blue path, she'll go up, she'll follow the blue path, and go up, follow the red path, go up, follow the blue path, and then so unless they go back and forth across them, I assume
Is
that
it
they can only.
pink and-
Because look, if only I could draw. So if only I wasn't at the most awkward angle.
Yeah,
with this
I don't
mouse.
know. I don't think they go backwards, right? I assume that they don't go.
It's anytime they hit a junction, they cross back over.
Ah,
So then this one would go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, which obviously we don't want. So
but then we need the purple.
Yeah, the pinky purple one.
so oh my god, I need a surface to use. This is really bad.
It's all going so well.
It's all going Pete Tong, as they say. So let's see. We could. Sorry. So hang on. So did you say about trying green? You could
No, purple.
try purple.
Purpley.
The pinky purple.
So let's try. Yeah. So in the current configuration, it would be this way, 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 this way.
Yeah, I think we have to take
But
the
then-
blue out.
But the red one, you see.
So what
But you
about-
see, we need we need. I was gonna say if we're gonna take the. Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. Start from scratch. So what works? We could try like green and did we just have green and blue? Yeah, that won't work.
Yeah, she won't go to the right one.
Let's try red and blue. Nope.
Nope.
Let's try red and I guess red and purple.
Mm-hmm.
Red and purple. Okay, that works. And then for red, purple, red, purple. There we go.
Yeah.
That would do it. So, red and purple.
Let's go.
Yay! We got
Yay!
there. And so if that's any indication, we're probably going to be playing this till next Christmas.
Most likely.
I think I've got it.
Yeah! Guys, we got some pickerats. Pickerats.
Pickerats.
Pickerats.
Outstanding! Both witches managed to cross the colorful paths and find their way home.
Oh, look at
And it
their
only
happy little
took you
faces.
20 minutes.
Well done, Luke.
That was a piece of cake. I can solve harder puzzles than that.
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth, Luke!
Shut up, you!
I'm pleased to hear that, Luke.
It was a charming little puzzle, though. Like straight out of a fair. Straight there.
Like straight there!
Blah, blah, blah.
Luke, are you all right?
No, Professor.
Oh,
I can't talk.
Oh, perhaps we'll have to call an ambulance.
Yeah, wait a minute. Those witches didn't look like the ones in the opening. They didn't have infinity gauntlets or big bulbous eyes at all.
He didn't look scary, no.
They were good witches.
Good witches.
Like straight out of a fairy tale. If only the witches of the Middle Ages were as jolly as the ones in this picture book.
Yes, indeed. Well, it looks as if the rain is about to stop. Shall we prepare to go home?
Wait, where are they then?
I was going to say, like, wait a minute.
I guess it's just his office then.
Okay.
This person's house that we've ducked into will probably be quite cross if they find out that we're here. So I suggest we beat a hasty retreat while we can.
Okay, Professor. Now, where did I put my umbrella?
I don't know.
Professor, I think we have a visitor.
You do? I didn't hear anything. At this late hour? I can't say I've been expecting anybody.
I'll go and see who it is.
See that you do. I'll put the kettle on. Feet.
Oh, feet.
Feet. Oh, the animation budget's run out.
Little Red Riding Hood?
No, wait. Anime girl?
What is this?
It's just weird because obviously
Professor, she seems to be drawn in a different style.
Yeah,
We are.
they look a tiny bit different.
Are you Mr. Herschel Layton?
Yes, indeed I am. My dear young lady, how may I be of assistance?
Professor, why isn't she orange like we are?
Orange.
It's a little bit weird. I have been asked to give you a letter.
Now, Luke, don't be racist. Let's be kind to the young lady.
Being racist, Professor. Please, could you read this?
Don't mind if I do. This letter, it's from Carmine.
Carmine? Who's Carmine?
It's a unique character. It's a new character, unique only to this game. Someone who we've never mentioned before. He was a student of mine a number of years ago, and if I recall correctly, he's now a detective.
Wow, a detective? About Carmine.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry.
I left him for dead.
He told me to run.
It appears there may be a matter of some considerable importance within this letter.
Let's read it right away, Professor.
No, I suppose that's probably for the best. Alrighty then.
Well, you see, Luke, I've left my reading glasses.
Dear Professor. Oh, no, wait. We should probably do It's from Carmine, isn't it? So we should probably do it in Carmine.
It has been a long time. There is so much I would like to tell you, but at present I do not have the time because I am being pursued by witches.
He writes that in the letter.
My life is in danger. I am being chased by something terrifying, and I'm not sure whether I can escape because it is literally flying after me right now. It all started in a town called Labyrinthia, a mysterious town, one that you will not find on any map. I found myself there during the course of an investigation. While I was there, a series of unbelievable events occurred right before my eyes.
Am I hallucinating?
I realized the town had a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it.
The drugs. It's the drugs, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
But before I could, they found me.
Oh, no. Oh, there he is.
I escaped from Labyrinthia with a young woman by the name of Espella.
Right, so...
Not 2 spells.
so
Ooh
I...
la la.
So I suppose, yeah, so he's not actually writing this while being pursued by the witches. It's
I
safe
mean-
to assume.
It would explain the crash.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was my belief that she held the key to solving the secret of that town. It is not me they are pursuing. It is Espella. As such, I am asking you to help her.
It's also why I'm safe while I'm writing this letter, and I don't have to worry.
Labyrinthia hides an ominous mystery. This is one puzzle that appears to be beyond my powers to solve.
Oh, did somebody say puzzle?
I apologize for imposing on you in this way.
Ooh, sorry there, Taylor.
But a faithful student, Carmine accidentally.
Well, he's just been in a car.
Wait a minute!
Wait, does this character simply exist just to be in a car accident?
Oh.
Is that what's happening
Is this
here?
a thing that they do in Layton 2 with the puns with the character names?
I think they do.
I'm
I'm
not- you know,
sure though.
I've only played a little bit of like Professor Layton 1. Is it the Curious Village, the first one? So I don't actually know.
Unless they've just. Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying yeah, but maybe it's just for this. I'm not sure.
I mean, this is like, it's a crossover.
It is a
So I mean, I
yeah.
don't see why they wouldn't.
Puns abound.
Okay.
You shall hear soon from my assistant, Hom Iside.
Oh, Taylor, no.
no.
Stab it. Well, I never.
I never thought about what his name actually meant, but seeing it together like that on the paper, well, it does seem he was doomed to this fate from the start.
Professor,
His parents were very cruel indeed.
Someone didn't like their child. It
Am I
seems he wasn't
right?
the favourite.
Am I right in assuming that you are the Espella to whom Carmine is referring?
yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me, what on earth happened?
He was in an accidenti.
A Carmine accident.
Oh God.
We're so mean.
We are mean. We're ruining the sound.
So they're the ones that did it.
I guess.
They could have given him any other Italian name. They could have named him friggin' Carmine Linguini or something, and that would have been better than Carmine Accidenti.
And he like slips on some pasta or something
Oh no.
instead of a banana slick in the banana in
Then
the
we
road.
could say that he passed away.
Oh. Holy
Blossom.
macaroni. Ba-dum-tsh.
Holy macaroni! Oh my god! I only just got that. No. Jesus Christ! Come on, Espella. We need to get past the intro of the
We're
game.
ruining the sad bits.
We need to
sorry.
get past the intro of the game.
I'm afraid, but I'm not entirely sure. It seemed as if we were being chased relentlessly. They caught up with us. We were attacked. As a result, Carmine was injured.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
He bravely did his best to ensure that I escaped safely.
By lying on the ground bleeding.
Well, he was driving the car, man. Cut him some slack.
He's got minor women's whiplash.
I mean, how else would he get in the Carmine Accidente?
I beg you, please help him. Please help that brave man.
Oh, I'm afraid I think he's probably past it by now.
Oh,
Ah,
You-
yes, I shall consult my dear friend, Sir Jerry.
You mustn't worry about You mustn't worry about him, Espella. Knowing Carmine as I do, I'm sure he'll be all right.
Oh, I am going to the light.
Come back.
Ever since I've known him, he's always been in some difficult situation or other, and he's never failed to win through.
He's always in some kind of accident.
You could
You
say
say
he's
he's
accidenti
accidenti
prone.
Oh my
Professor,
god.
I do. I'm sure he appreciates the faith in him. Are you quite sure that a car accident is the same as the situations he's been in?
Well, he's got quite a few points on his license, and the insurance companies hate him.
It's car insurance says hey.
Courage. Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
More importantly, at the moment, I'm frankly more concerned with your safety, Espella.
You're concerned about me?
Well, I don't have to be if you don't want me to. You could just leave. It's fine. According to this letter, the one thereafter is you. Are you certain that you're all right? You weren't injured at all?
Me? No, I'm fine, really.
Guys, do you think that the
She-
twist is going to be that she's actually a witch because her name is Espella?
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. You might be. I think you'd better take a rest, even if just for a little while.
You could say that she should rest for an Espella.
God damn it.
Oh, he's on form today.
This intro's looking hella long.
Your clothes are all wet too. I'll go find you a dry towel. Thank you. You're really too kind.
It's really fortunate that we keep towels in the office. It's no trouble at all. As soon as you're more comfortable, we can sit down and talk.
I'm in extraordinary pain.
Professor, if what was written in that letter is true,
Yes, indeed. It means this young lady is in real danger. And it also means that her pursuers might even come to this office in search of her.
gee, I hope this office that we're squatting in, they've got insurance. It would be a shame if something terrible happened.
Although you don't have to worry, Luke. GPS hasn't been invented yet, and they won't know where we are.
GPS. I'll go lock the door.
In fact, I don't know what era this is in. There's cars, so I guess it... I mean, I'm presuming it's not modern day, but maybe it's like...
They flew over in a plane, Pete.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, they did. I just...
We literally saw them in a plane in the opening sequence.
It could be the... No, but I was going to say, like...
Professor Layton just
Oh
is
my God.
existing in a Victorian time
No,
bubble.
but just...
He's like...
I wondered if it was like the 80s or something. Or the 90s, I don't know.
If
But
it was the 80s, they'd all be punk rockers and be like,
All right, then, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I
Yes.
spoke.
Professor Layton, in his afro phase, before he has the hat on, he just has the comb in there and everything. He's like, boogie down, Luke. Luke, that metal bird that's flying over is quite peculiar indeed. It's a good thing we're down here in Victorian England, or I might get very concerned.
I'll go lock the door.
yes, that sounds like a good idea! These ruddy voices in my head just won't shut up. At any rate, we'll...
Oh, he made one of them choke.
Good. Perhaps it'll finally give me some flipping break. At any rate,
Peace.
we'll need to talk to Espella and find out what this is really all about.
Oh, Jesus.
Join Professor Layton and revisit some of the story's major mysteries. Touch a mystery to view it. Okay.
What does
Touch.
a strangely dressed young girl suddenly appeared asking Professor Layton for help? It seems she's being pursued by someone or something.
Espella appeared at my study, full of fear. I do not know who she is or where she has come from, but I wish to help her. So
And by my study, I definitely don't mean this person's house that I'm squatting in.
he's not a squatter, surely. Yeah, I guess that's the recap system, I suppose. Okay, there we are. So we can look around and
Wow, the little sprites down there have pretty like Layton especially has a very gormless expression.
I think
No,
that's
he
not
doesn't.
Not a shred of gorm on that face.
But I mean, do remember that the DS's screen, the resolution isn't super high. Let's talk to Espella. Probably should have saved the game, but oh well.
I'm sorry to have put you both to all this trouble.
Please, think nothing of it. Although, if it's all right with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. We won't be able to protect you without a clearer understanding of the circumstances.
Understanding.
It's because I was thinking about how he'd say circumstances, because I'd probably go circumstances.
Yeah.
We won't be able to protect you without a clearer understanding of the circumstances.
Protect me?
I mean, is it really that difficult to grasp? It is my belief that you are in quite considerable danger.
He says with a smile on his face.
With a knowing grin.
I laugh in the face of danger.
The danger is me.
Oh, no.
And it is the duty of every gentleman to help a lady in trouble.
I sincerely thank you.
Now, it would certainly appear that you are being pursued. However, Carmine's letter referred to your pursuers as they. Could you tell me who they might be?
They are witches.
Come again. Oh, Luke's like,
Hang on a minute, Professor. We were just talking about
Hang on
witches.
a minute.
You said they were all make-believe.
you're. Could you perhaps say again, because you're severely undermining me right now?
Wait.
Did you say witches?
Yes, witches. And they are truly terrifying. Carmine did his best to protect me from them, but in the end, he was unable to escape. They caught up with us. If they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Professor!
Professor, are you sure you don't have like a gun
He's like,
or something?
he's like,
I thought you said
honest,
they weren't
Luke,
real.
we're not in America, Luke. People don't just carry firearms around here in Britain, here in London. Like, also, what's that smell? Luke, honestly, were you not wearing... Could you not wait? Could you not go to the bathroom?
You said witches weren't real.
Well, my boy, they can't be, surely.
Perhaps it would have been better if I hadn't come here.
I'm thinking...
Well,
I'm
having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Honestly, I think I may agree.
Oh, Professor, I agree.
Miss Bella,
Yes?
you mustn't worry yourself. Everything is going to be all right.
Really?
Well, probably not, but... you have...
He says only because he hasn't seen the flying shadow demons that can
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
fire and have razor-sharp claws.
You have my word. We'll be on our guard.
Professor, is this a bad time to point out that I'm 10?
We've got this convenient anti-infinity gauntlet gel. We'll just lather ourselves up in it and we'll be fine.
Gel.
I don't know.
Gel.
Like an anti-infinity gauntlet blanket. Why the hell did I say gel?
Gel? What?
I don't know.
Where the gel did that come from?
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
this is going well. That's right. Nothing to worry about. The place is tightly locked up.
This is the lockpicking.
Oh, dear God, no!
What on earth is that noise? Somebody
Click
sounds
out of one.
like somebody talking just outside the door.
Well, hello! Here's the lockpicking lawyer.
Jesus.
Thank you both.
Miss Bella, I'd like to inquire a little more, if I may.
Yes, of course.
The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Miss Bella, what's the matter?
Are you an actor?
What?
Well, because I mean, it's because it doesn't exist, and yet she's convinced that it is like, is she acting right now?
Oh, same.
It's like, what's going on?
Well, we are in Labyrinth. We are in
Luke?
Labyrinthia now, aren't we?
Luke, did you notice that she appeared to glitch out just now? No, was she?
Shut up!
Was she? It sounded like she might be having a stroke. It's just.
Rude.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I am a little bit.
No, you're not.
I am a little bit.
No, we're in London, in England.
In some time period between the Victorian era and the current day. We're not quite sure which.
According to Pete, no one knows.
London, England. I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
You really
Oh,
did
dear.
hit your head quite hard, didn't you?
What? No way! You mean to say you've never heard of England?
Oh, she's American, of course.
Are we just figments of your imagination then, Taylor?
Maybe.
I just like it because obviously Sarah, the American voice, Sarah.
No, I mean,
no,
the
it's
thing
just-
is, obviously,
hilarious.
the people in America don't know of any countries outside of America. Like, you know.
Well, they know of like the countries of Europe and the country of Asia, right? And the country.
No, it's really just there, over there, and the redcoats, I think.
Oh, God.
Well, it's just that I've never come across a place that by the name in Labyrinthia. By that name in... Oh, I can't talk.
It's okay,
Can't
Sarah.
freaking talk.
It's okay.
Espella, are you sure you're feeling all right?
See, I told you, she's hit her head.
I think she's balmy, Professor. I think she's gone full balmy.
She's gone properly crazy. No, Luke, I believe Espella really doesn't know. She's suffering from. She truly is suffering from the symptoms of a stroke. Espella, about this town of Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we've never heard of it either. If I may ask, where exactly is Labyrinthia?
Next to Mayshire, probably.
It's...
It's what?
Anything you could want to know about Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
Ah, yes. Okay. Anything?
It's an amazing design. I've never seen a book quite like that.
So I just want to ask, are you sure that we're not actually that we're not currently in the Middle Ages or something? Because I mean that book looks very ornate and certainly not modern. Espella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Oh, of course.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it'd be a bit more difficult than that, honestly.
Huh? Go. What?
Sounds like we're going to need a trip to the opticians.
Professor, what did you put in that tea? Huh? I must be seeing things.
You and me both.
It was as if the words were moving on the page.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
Oh, that reminds me. I meant to get that gas leak looked
No,
It's,
jeez.
perhaps we're both under some sort of hallucinogen.
Look, there's a picture of the town in here. So this is Labyrinthia, is it?
Yes. That's Labyrinthia.
How intriguing. Also, I cannot. Maybe we need glasses, guys. I can't make out that text one bit.
It's a wee bit bloody, it is.
I see part 1. Is it at the top there?
I would say part
Now,
one.
Pete, the last time we did this, it was about the North Korean and the South Korean government and the blah-de-blah-de-blah,
It
and then the
was.
brain-swizzling instructions.
Oh,
Yeah, in Danganronpa too.
oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. How intriguing.
The buildings all look really old, don't they, Professor?
Indeed, Luke. I don't recall ever having seen this town before.
How many towns have you seen? Is that unusual that you haven't seen a town?
I've seen quite a few in my day.
This is my hometown.
Then this must also be where the witches pursuing you are from. Is that right?
That's right.
Okie dokie.
You know, Maya, one thing that I'm really grateful for is realizing that we've never been involved in anything truly supernatural. I mean, there's been like the odd occasional thing with like the spirit medium and everything, but we've never really been pursued by anything otherworldly or particularly dangerous.
wait.
I'm really happy for the fact that we're going to be visiting this place and nothing supernatural is going to happen, and we definitely won't get dragged into some kind of otherworldly adventure that defies explanation.
What the hell do you call Dahlia Hawthorne then? What was that all about?
I said, well,
I was gonna
mostly Exactly.
that?
It's like, I mean, I know you said, like, oh, there's a spirit medium thing, but, like, that was pretty, like, weird.
She didn't throw fireballs.
Or have an infinity gauntlet.
But she did, like, explode into, like, a ghostly apparition in the courtroom
That's
in
true.
front of everyone.
Yeah, there was an
I'd-
exorcism performed in the middle of the court.
I'd say that might be a tiny bit supernatural. Maybe.
Yeah.
Little bit. Little bit.
Speller, what exactly is this book? What exactly is this book? It seems somewhat valuable.
This book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As I said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything. The entire story.
Is she a fairy tale character or something?
Maybe.
Labyrinthia's story?
If it contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about witches.
Yes, it does.
Although I'm slightly nervous about having a look, considering the whole wobbly letters thing. I mean, who knows what might happen next?
I was really put out by that.
Indeed.
All about the witches, the events in the town, and the people living there. Everything that has happened in the town is written in this book. And not only that, but also everything that is going to happen.
Luke, my boy, did you hear that? did you hear that ominous sound?
It's like when you're exploring in a mine in Minecraft, you
Oh,
just suddenly get a
God, yeah.
random noise
Those,
out of nowhere.
the creepy ass noises. In
Yeah.
Minecraft. Yeah. You're right, Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the whole thing is prognostication. Excellent. I think she is a fairy book character.
Eh? What did you just say?
Okay.
There we go.
We got the book, guys.
All right, well, let's take a look at it, because, if it contains everything ever about Labyrinth, I'm
I guess-
expecting this to be very comprehensive.
Yeah, we can. I mean, finish the game quite easily, I suppose. But it has we could just skip straight to the end.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Go on then, Taylor.
The town of Labyrinthia, portrayed within the book entitled The Historia Labyrinthia, is an old town the likes of which the Professor and Luke have never seen. A speller claims to be from this town. I feel ripped off.
Apparently, everything that takes place in Labyrinthia is written in that book. Speller referred to it as Labyrinthia's story.
All right then.
Oh, crumbs.
Oh dear. It sounds like the weather's getting worse.
Professor, this certainly is very strange. First that letter from Carmine, and now this book. If you ask me, a speller doesn't seem to be lying. But witches chasing after people? It's all a little hard to believe.
I'm inclined to agree, my small friend. It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it fascinating.
Huh? Oh, you poor thing. Do you want to come in from the rain? Don't open it! A speller!
Wait!
Professor, was that...
That, Luke, was a witch. I like how he's never seen a witch before, but it's like, well, I think we can safely assume that that's probably a witch.
Professor, I feel like I have a couple of questions.
How do you know? Don't you?
Also, why did it need to turn into a pigeon?
If it was, what?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't it just crash through the window to begin with? It's like a vampire. You have to invite it in.
I mean,
You bet maybe.
don't you just hate it when you see a bird in the window, you open the window, and then the electricity fails, and they turn into a witch?
Ugh.
It's just
How am I
awful.
going to
and
explain
this
this
is-
to the insurance company?
That's it. Yep.
The actual homeowner of this place is going to be furious with you, Luke. What have I told you about letting in strange birds?
Wait a second. He's 10, you sick bugger.
No, you said this office was an open door policy. Why not a window?
Well, you've got me there.
Professor, a spell has been.
Yes, that was careless of us.
Luke.
But you stupid 10-year-old. But to think they might. I'm sorry, I just couldn't seem to.
it's
get.
catchy.
He's spending a lot of time, but to think.
I'm just spending a lot of time thinking. Yes, that was careless of us. But to think they might enter by such means.
Yeah, polite and everything.
And after I'd promised to protect her.
Do you think that was one of those witches that Espella was talking about?
No, I think it was
No,
probably just a
Luke.
raven.
No, it's just a
Just a
figment of our
very big,
imagination.
angry raven with one eye.
A figment of our imagination.
I think Umbrella Corp's been acting up again.
Umbrella Corp.
They've been releasing some of their specimens. I can't say for sure, but it certainly looked that way.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
Or perhaps some advanced sciences. I don't know.
Or hallucinogenics? I don't
Probably,
know.
yeah, probably hallucinogenics. Wow, my.
Oh no, it's catching.
It's like, but something bizarre did indeed take place before our very eyes. Luke.
Okay.
Yes. Luke, I'm going to go and search for. Damn it, that wasn't me. I'm going to go search for a speller and something.
Professor, I'm going too.
Okay.
Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
And a disobedient young boy, apparently, but fine.
Well, fine, go do it yourself then, but don't blame me if you get killed.
I mean, honestly, I was going to suggest that you come with me anyway, because I don't want to leave a small child in a randomly, a house with a broken window unattended. It's illegal, you know. Okay, Luke, then let's go.
Yippee!
Do you know, Luke, this kidnapping reminds me of a puzzle.
Oh, Christ. Right, I've already put the important things into the trunk.
Thank you, Luke. We'll make sure to keep a record of all important mysteries we encounter. I'm just going to pop out my DS again, as well as all the progress we make in our investigations.
Or lack thereof,
These-
because we get distracted.
These will be kept in the trunk. Open the trunk at any time by touching the menu in the bottom left corner. Professor, what menu? To look back on the progress made
Professor,
so far.
what are you looking at?
You may wish to have a look in story.
Professor, it's really strange that the DS has got all of this stuff that's relevant to what we're experiencing right now. It's quite odd. It's almost like everything's been predetermined.
Is this the DS Labyrinthia?
Labyrinthia DS, yes. Have a look in story. Or alternatively in mysteries. Super relevant, yes. Okay, and we have the witch. Let's have a look.
The witch broke into Professor Layton's study, snatched up a spella, and escaped into the night. Could this mysterious power she wields truly be witchcraft?
I certainly did not anticipate a speller being snatched away right before our very eyes. We must do something about this.
Alrighty-ho. Cool.
Now, I believe we're all set to go. They seem to be headed towards the Thames. Let's follow them and rescue a speller.
Right you are, Professor.
Yes.
Oh no, if she's dropped into the Thames, she's lost forever.
Amongst all the smelly sewage water.
They say if the sewage doesn't kill her, the fall will.
Come on, Luke, it was only a few yards away. Honestly.
We've lost them, Professor. They've got away.
Yes, it would appear so. However, we can be quite certain that they came this way. There may be someone who saw the witch carrying a speller.
Right, let's start asking people. Hey, look over there. Isn't that...
Oh, why that's my hat you're pointing at.
Oh, blimey, heavens forfend, I do not get paid enough for this. This one's really got me stumped.
You're right there, sir. I agree, sir. A total mystery.
Constable Barton, I don't want agreement, I want answers!
Right. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Oh, headache.
Inspector Chelmy and Constable Barton. I wonder what they're doing here.
They're here to
I want you to know, lad, that I can hear you.
They're here to serve the plot, my boy. They appear to be having a heated discussion about something. I don't know why I forgot what the next word was and struggled to... Perhaps it may even have something to do with the witch we're pursuing. Let's see what they have to say, Luke.
Do you often talk about people like they're not here when you're standing next to them?
Very rude, you know. Go thinking, Professor.
Righty then.
Let's
have a look for Hink
Mrs.
Coin.
is gonna have me mustache if I'm late again.
Hink Coin.
Has he got a quill? Wait. Pete could be onto something. It could be the Victorian era.
But then the boats.
I know.
So weird. Oh, I see.
It's a big passenger ship. Maybe the kidnapper took Mrs. Speller aboard.
Looking. There's usually 3 coins. Oh! I saw it. Where is it? Come on. There. Yeah, we got it. Right. Okay. Now we'll talk to everybody.
Boink.
Talk to Chelmy.
Hey, you there! This area is off limits! Only Scottish Yard personnel allowed here! Hang on.
I think you meant to say Scotland Yard, right?
No, I did not.
Oh dear, this is an ongoing joke, is it?
Uh-oh.
It's crossing the boundaries of reality.
Oh, it's you, Layton. What are you two doing here?
Don't sound too happy to see us. It's been a while.
Look, the problem is I had a murder the other day and you walked across the crime scene and was like, "Oh, Inspector Chelmy, this horrible grisly murder reminds me of a puzzle." Well, I had the weeping widow right
Honest,
there.
Are you quite all right there, Inspector Chelmy? It's been quite a while, Inspector Chelmy. Has there been some kind of incident?
I don't know, that depends. Do you count a screaming girl being flown through the air by a giant shadow demon as an incident?
Oh, well, I suppose.
Well, more of an accidenty than an incident.
Incidenty.
Over there, a motor vehicle has been heavily damaged.
A heavily damaged vehicle, you say? That sounds rather serious. But I doubt that a Scottish... Are we actually doing the Scottish thing? Are you being serious?
I mean, I feel like we should, for consistency's sake, but, you know...
Okay.
I mean, it is a crossover.
I suppose...
It is a crossover.
I suppose it is technically part of the reality, part of that universe, so it's part of the Disillusion Plays universe, I guess, so right. But I doubt that a Scottish Yard inspector would be involved in something as mundane as a simple traffic accident.
I mean, for all we can tell, this is in the same time period as the Great.
I mean, well, it's true. It's true. Is there perhaps something unusual about this particular accident?
As always, you're quick to pick up on the finer points.
I should say there's something unusual. I'm probably not sure if this is the same voice I did a minute ago. I should say there's something unusual. In fact, I've never seen nor heard of an accident as unusual as this one.
Barton! Would you leave the talking to me? Just pretend to scribble on your stupid notebook.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
An unusual accident? Unusual in what way, precisely?
Don't go concerning yourself with it. It's the job of the police to solve this case.
You never know, Inspector. I may just be able to help you solve it. I do have a certain reputation, you know.
What are you saying? Even I don't have all the facts yet. Clues just aren't that easy to come by, you know. I don't have some kind of magic magnifying glass that scoots across the screen.
Yes, in fact, Wait, what did I say in fact? Yes, we've got nothing so far. In fact, I'm sure we could use a helping hand.
Would you shut your screamer? Oi, Barton! I thought I told you I'll do all the talking!
Whoopsie daisy. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Apparently not that understood, though.
bleeding Nora. Just a moment. I've got it. Hey, Layton.
What is it, Inspector? No. No, I see what you're doing there. Unfortunately, it looks like in this game you won't be able to be the ultimate cliffhanger because you'll notice that we have no way of accessing the menu to save the game. I know.
Well, my one weakness.
So we'll have to
no
wait.
save
We'll
buttons.
have to wait until the conversation is over, and then we'll be able to save the game.
I know.
So yes, I'm afraid the cliffhangers will have to come from the situation and not the phrasing.
Damn.
What is it, Inspector?
Well, that is to say, if you're so keen on getting involved, why not go and take a look for yourself?
Well, I suppose I will.
That was a sudden change of heart.
It was, Luke. But a welcome one, wouldn't you say?
I am still here.
Very well, Inspector. I will take a look. The vehicle is just up ahead there, is it?
Yes, it is. Just make sure you step over the bit of viscera and the blood. We've got that cordoned off, but it's gone everywhere.
Can't take a 10-year-old over there.
He'll be scarred for life, he will. Yes, it is. It's in the park just over there, if you know where I mean.
The park is fairly big, so it's quite easy to lose your way.
Not if you've got half a cent in your brain, no.
What's a cent, sir? Don't think I've ever heard of one of those. Is it like a sixpence?
I meant to say cents, but it came out. Anyway. I suppose I'll have to explain. But listen up, I'm only saying this once. When you want to go somewhere else, you touch the move icon in the bottom right corner.
Oh, this is one of those DS things again.
Touch this to change from investigation mode to movement mode. The places you can move to are the places indicated by the red markers.
This is all very helpful, Inspector Chelmy, thank you.
Oh, I'm so chuffed. Touch search after moving to go back into investigation mode.
Okay.
Incidentally, you're free to move to any location indicated by a red marker.
Ah, so the police haven't cordoned off the entire town then.
Not yet, no. Just like I've put a red marker by your mother's house. This is a convenient way of moving, since you can move a great distance with only a single touch.
I mean, honestly, if anything, Inspector Chelmy, I'm quite glad that you put a marker there because I would like to go and visit her and make sure that she's all right. Are you all right, sir?
No, it's I was going to make a rude joke, but the time has passed, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Look at the map and touch our desired location. That's right, isn't it, Inspector?
That's right. So, now that you know what to do, why don't you go and take a look? Oh, but don't forget, if you find anything, be sure to come and let me know so I can investigate it.
We'll
Take all
be
the credit.
we'll be waiting to hear from you. Can't wait, really.
Shut it!
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Understood, sir.
Professor, I think the unusual accident they were talking about.
Indeed. It could well have something to do with our own investigation.
So much blood. I don't know how I am still alive.
Let's go and take a look at the scene of the crash. Let's go and take a look at the scene of the accident, Luke. We may find some clues.
Professor, I found a leg.
I seem to have found a severed head.
Oh, mind
this
you.
reminds me of a puzzle.
I say, oh, mind you.
Slide all the body parts.
Oh, this
Connect the circulatory system.
Reconnect the jugular.
Let's see, this eye goes in this socket. Nope, you've got them the wrong way round, Luke.
The thigh bone's connected to the hip. Right you are, Professor.
Alrighty. Oh, gosh.
Oh, it keeps
When
going.
I hear back from them, I may just be able to make something of this case. With the backlog of cases I've got piled up, I have to take help where I can get it.
A new destination has been added to the map. Park. Car crash site. All right, then.
All right.
And with that...
Go on, then.
Oh, God, it's flashing. Wait, no. Do we... No, don't
Do we
tell
have
me.
to move as well?
Come on. No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We can save.
Woo!
And so, with that, what are we going to find when we get to the accident? Who honestly knows? But we're going to have to find out next time.
Ah.
So, congratulations, you got an extra little bit of time that you'd normally have. But other than that, this has been Disillusion Plays. We hope you had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah.
on, Sarah. You're better at outros than me.
Thank you very much for tuning in and
Yes.
watching this first episode of Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. If you want to continue our journey with us, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you'll be notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday.
Indeed, this reminds me of a puzzle where you hit the like button and drop a comment down below, and then you hit the subscribe button followed by ringing the bell.
I just said that.
Indeed, it reminds me of a puzzle. I was just making out that it was a puzzle. Whatever.
And until next time, we'll see you in the next one.
Catch you in the next one, everyone.
And remember, regardless of whatever time period you may happen to exist in at this particular moment, we hope you will join us for the next one, and that until then you don't have any accidentes.